What we're going to do today is a 2G weld off. I know a lot of times in the field, it's either 2G or 5G. You don't see a whole lot of 6G unless you're doing like a header or something, and they're all set on 45s. Then you'll have some 6G welds, but 99% of every weld I've ever done in the field is either 2G like this or 5G, horizontal or vertical.
I bet 85 to 90% of those is 5.
Yeah, so 5G is really where it's at. One of the main reasons you got to do a 6G, when I was in the Navy, when I was a coated high pressure piping for submarines welder, and we had to qualify, we had to do a 2G and a 5G. There was no 6G. And you come to the civilian world, they want to save money, so they'll give you a 6G on a 45. It saves the test facility money, saves the company money, but there is no 6G. Really, there's really no 6G in the field. Every once in a while you get one, but the military, we had to qualify 2 positions to be qualified everywhere. So just keep that in mind. You got anything to say?
No, I'm pretty much ready to get this thing started.
We were going to do the downhill, but the guy with the miller left early. Imagine that. So,
Trey don't want me to beat him with the plug-in machine. He wants me to lose it on a machine I ain't never welded with.
yeah, whatever. So we're going to show you how to root it. We're going to cap this thing all the way out. We're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff. Pretty much everybody who shares the video is going to get one of these, a tungsten holder flashlight. It's got a flashlight, and in the end you can unscrew it, and instead of the batteries being back there, you can put your tungsten in there. Pretty cool. All right, I guess we'll go to the Lord in prayer, and then we'll begin. All right, let's bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for this day and this time together, this time of instruction. I pray you keep our families safe. I pray you keep the people out there on the road safe. And you just bless this time, continue to bless this school and us, and your will, Lord, not ours, be done. Amen. Look, we're giving hundreds of these away. Make sure you share this video. Share it to your groups. We're gonna give away all that we have. This is the old model. Can everybody hear me all right? So I'm just going to kind of talk you through what's going on right now. He's back feeding this, and he's adding the wire at the top bevel. So he's going to add most of the wire up here and allow gravity to draw it down for the root. And he's using the Black Mamba. This thing's lightweight, super flex cable, lifetime warranty. We're not saying it's going to last forever. We're just saying when it does break, you get a new one. You can't beat that.
Last TIG rig you'll ever have to buy, folks.
Yeah, it'll be the last TIG rig you ever buy. Black Mamba. We got the gray-headed ones that are a little bit more, and then we have the red-headed ones. Those are the economy model. All right, so a guy, spend your stimulus check with us. So they want to know, somebody asked a question, how do you pay for training? And you get grants. We have a pay by the week program right now. And you can do that. Hey, did you mean to leave that hole in there?
Yep.
Hey, the good thing about, when we're welding live, here's one thing that people don't realize when you're a welder. If you make a mistake, you're not done until you stamp off on it. So if you do have a uh-oh, you can fix it. If any welder out there says he welds every weld perfect and never has to fix anything, he's a liar.
But yet, I'd like you to come to the school and show me.
Yeah, I mean, when we do our YouTube videos, we can edit things and we can not show our uh-ohs and we can do all kinds of camera tricks, but we don't care. We're humans just like everybody else. Matter of fact, we like to put some defects in there every once in a while, show you how to fix them. A lot of our tips and tricks online, like on our YouTube, are how to fix defects. And for you guys coming up that are new to welding, that's what we want to show you, because you're going to be fixing a lot of stuff. Here, show them this. We got hundreds of these flashlight tungsten holders we're going to be giving away. All you got to do is share the video and tag Scotsman Tools. Show them the spelling. Here, let me show them this. See, it's flashlight, and then this end unscrews, and you got a tungsten holder. 2-in-1, baby. Did you fix the hole?
Yeah, fix the hole.
All right, where's
If
it?
I'd have sat on it any longer to try to tie it in, Trey, I probably would have caught a little bit of porosity since I was back feeding.
What's that at 100? You got the 332 wire over there?
She's 70S6 now. Cheater's wire.
I welded with stainless.
I will say this though. I do believe every welder out there should keep a good 70S6 gap wire in their bucket to test day.
Yeah, that and hey, that's the other thing. Why in WeldTube doing live videos?
Yeah, where you at, Weld 2?
Weld.com. Tips and tricks. Come on, we want to see these live videos. We want to see you mess up.
And come back and fix it.
All right, let me try that. I hadn't done this in a while. Here, clip that wire for me. The Black Mamba, you can get the Black Mamba with a custom leather handle. You can buy just a custom leather handle. We also have custom leather hood bibs like this. Free and accepted. All right, here we go. So all I'm doing is just adding wire at the top bevel and bringing it down.
Damn, Trey, putting that wetting band up in there.
It ain't bad.
Hell, that's a wetting band.
Whoa. Hey, that thing's getting hot.
Compare it to your back one.
Whenever this ground's getting hot, that means you got a bad connection, just so you guys know that.
tray on the jack stand side today. You can work around that tripod. That's the Scotsman right there, I'm telling you. He's a legend.
Whoa, the whole tripod just moved.
I ain't touching it.
Yeah, you did.
Blame it on something.
Hey, if you ain't got one of these TIG rigs, it's lightweight, super flex, you ain't got nothing. Lifetime warranty.
They'll definitely hold up to some of the best.
All our students get them.
Another great thing about coming to Alabama Pipe Welders Academy.
Tell them all the stuff we give our students for free.
We give our students a whole lot. We give you a TIG rig, a Black Mama TIG rig, it has a lifetime warranty on it. You know, you get your gloves. These are actually really good gloves. They're thick enough not to burn your hand up when you freeze.
We don't give them those for free. I'm talking about the free stuff. We give them a grinder.
They do get a grinder. They still get our gloves for free. They just got to sweet talk me.
What? Alright, I did the best I could. This thing's laced up. Fine grip. 250 amp TIG rig right here.
Alright, we're going
Yeah.
this thing with a wire wheel. Just knock some of the silica off of it. Kind of clean.
Any questions? Everybody can hear us all right? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Here, show them what we're going to give away. All you got to do is share the video. We got hundreds of these right here. We're going to give away tungsten holder flashlights. It's a flashlight and a tungsten holder all in one. You just have to share the video while we're live and tag Scotsman Tools. Gonna give away some spring-loaded 2-hole pins, Pipe Welder's Bible. This thing comes in handy. It's got over 30 tests in it, videos inside. At the end of the test, some of them, this one's offshore pipeline. Do what? Oh, they got a question. Where can you buy this TIG rig? You can go right here to this website. This is where you can buy all these tools that we're giving away.
What does it say?
Here we go. Check out this hood bib. Where's the cameraman at? How about that? National champions. What? How many years in a row?
It wasn't last year.
Yeah, it wasn't last year. Did you turn it up? Did you turn your amps up? Now he's running the hot pass at 125. You want it? So this is like, you know, when I was a CWI on the offshore pipeline 1104. When you go offshore and you're laying pipe on the ocean floor, all your tie-ins are 2G most of the time. So we'd always have to, the welders that came in to do the offshore tie-ins, they'd have to come in and we'd test them like this. But you know, the offshore pipe, it's almost 2 inches thick. I remember we had one job, it was a double joint operation. It was like 120 passes, and that was 2 welders. took 12 hours, took a whole shift to weld one joint. If it was fit up before if you fit it up the night before, weld 12 hours, and every pass is, you're logging the heat input. So you got to weld it just like the guy who set the procedure welded it. If he welded it with big steps, that's how you got to weld it. If he welded it fast, that's how you have to weld it. If he welded it slow, you're going to have to slow yourself down. It's critical. Critical welds. That's why you got to log all that stuff. If you get it too hot, if you weld it like SWAT does, they ain't going to take that. Hey, if you come back in an hour and you just welded up a 12-inch, 2-inch thick piece of pipe, they're going to know something's up. You just ruined that weld. They might do it faster and quicker, but it ain't better. I tell you, if I was a QC on a SWAT job, I'd be out there asking them, "How the hell did you weld that so fast? Did you stay within the heat input?" I guess it don't matter in a plant as long as you get it done quick. Who cares about quality? When you got oil running through the bottom of the ocean floor, it better be right.
It's by code when you do pipe like that.
I've seen some of the best welders from SWAT come on the offshore side of things, and they can't even pass a weld test because they don't understand heat input. Oh, there we go. That was your tack right there. Did y'all see that? It popped out.
That's what the hot pass is made for.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw that, but there was a tack right here that I tied into. When I got to that tack, it popped out, hit the tungsten. That's what the hot pass is for right there. There was a
hot pass is a cleaning mechanism.
Yeah, if you do have anything in there, it'll pull it out.
It's another reason why you don't want to shove bukus of wire on your hot pass. You just want to skim over it, start pushing a little bit wire when you get to your filler. The hot pass, let that thing do what it's supposed to do. Run over it.
Yeah, heat input is where they have. So we had a question. They want us to explain heat input. We have a video on our YouTube channel that explains it and how to cheat it and this and that. Your volts times amps divided by travel speed equals heat input. I think that's the right math. I hadn't been QCing in a while, but I don't always QC. But when I do, it's for 3 welders at a time. That's right. Manually. No data logger.
Fit for 3 welders, a weld for 3 fitters?
Yep. And QC for 10. No, we're really humble guys. I mean, we're not know-it-alls. We're not the quickest or the fastest or the best, but we try hard.
And we have fun with it. It's always better when you love what you do. When you love welding, you can have fun with it. That's why you want to come be part of this family right here. It's Alabama Pipe Welders Academy family.
Yeah, I mean, we give free tools away every day. We're not doing that for our health. We're doing that because we love you guys.
We weld for our health because it kills corona.
Yeah, that bright light right there, it kills corona.
we got a question. We got somebody wanting to know when we're going to put more content on our YouTube channel. Most of these videos we're doing live right now will probably eventually be uploaded to our YouTube. We're doing live videos right now because we know it's a struggle for everybody to you know, if you're working, you ain't got time to watch YouTube. If you're not working, you might not be busy watching YouTube. But
yeah, we got a lot of students right now.
Live because nobody else does live.
And most of our students are sitting at home. We're trying to keep this on the forefront of their mind so they don't forget everything we already taught them.
Yeah. But if you do have ideas for stuff you want us to weld and do on our YouTube channel, feel free to put it in the comments. We'll read through them and maybe make a video and edit it out.
Here, flush that out in one pass like the SWAT.
Flush it out in one pass?
Yeah.
All right.
We can brittle that weld up. One pass. I'm just kidding. The Academy, we got another question. They want to know how long it takes you to be a pipe welder. 16 weeks, 4 months.
And you'll never learn it all.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What is that?
Just to keep my finger from getting hot. I got a weak pinky. Keeps me from having to buy them tick fingers.
I was just kidding about one passing it flush.
We'll pass it flush. I can do it like
No, don't do it like that.
Alright, 2 passes.
That's not the right way to do things. I tell you, here's a real tip. I say the right way to do things. You know, every weld you make, you're going to have to look at that weld, and if it's a vacuum line or a water line or a discharge or a vent, or if it's a critical weld, you know, if that weld broke, it could kill somebody, that's the ones you want to do the right way. If it's a temporary weld for vacuum line when they're cleaning out the boilers, I mean, come on, they're 60-10ing it downhill and, you know, slapping it together, one passing it out. You got to kind of make your own decisions on how you weld things. And you got to do it accordingly. Not every weld is the same. And it doesn't require, you want to do what's necessary. Don't go above and don't go below what's necessary. And you're going to, as you get a feel for welding, as you grow up as a welder, you'll figure it out. But you know, that was one of the things that was hard for me to. I was a high pressure piping on submarines welder, coded welder for the Navy, and I thought that I had to go out and weld every weld like that when I became a civilian, and it got me run off. We were welding some asphalt lines over here at the asphalt plant, and they were like, "What is taking you so long?" They weren't critical welds. So you're going to have to make that decision for yourself and decide, you know, what's critical, what's not critical.
You should still weld them all like they're critical. Challenge yourself. Make it fun. See what you can do.
Yeah, if you take too long, though, they're going to...
Yeah, of course.
They're going to run you off. Show them some of these giveaways. Oh, if your privacy settings, we need to know, we need to be able to see that you shared this. If we can't tell that you shared this video because your privacy settings are a certain way, then hey, that's too bad. I can't help you there. But if you share this video, we're going to give away some. We got a couple hundred of these flashlight tungsten holders. It's a flashlight and a tungsten holder in one. Anybody who shares a video, you're going to get one of these, but we have to be able to tell you shared it. We got the spring-loaded 2-hole pins, 50 cal tungsten holder, and the Pipe Welder's Bible. We're giving those away today, and then probably one day this week we're going to give away probably a couple Black Mambas. Black Mamba TIG rig, the only TIG rig that's got a lifetime warranty, let me add. we're not saying it's going to last forever. We're just saying when it does bust, we're going to send you a new one.
Nothing man-made lasts forever.
So go ahead and buy two. That way when one breaks down on you, you got a backup. You send us the one that broke down and we'll send you one back. No, I'm going to use this end. No, I don't need that sissy cup. All right, here we go. Is that it?
That's it.
Hey, I need to. You change that out for me?
Yeah, man.
They gave me dull tungsten to weld with.
You always give me dull tungsten to weld with. You gotta read that puddle, Trey. How would you like your stick out?
Yeah, that's good.
You want a little less?
I don't. That's fine.
Tighten it up. I ain't tighten it up yet. He really stopped because his finger got too hot.
I'm walking the cup on that thing. All right, here we go. Ready to live action.
Live action. Where you at, Turtle Man? I need to add a little more right here. I'm gonna do that. I'm feeling that.
Can you tell when I go down it's a lot quicker than when I'm holding up top?
Yeah, so when you're in a 2G, you really have gravity fighting against you when you're using one bead fillers. So what Trey's doing is, I know you can't really see it good on the video, but he's whipping down and coming back up. He's pausing at the top.
What?
I was telling him what you're doing.
Why'd you hit my wire?
I didn't hit your wire.
You hit my wire. Give me them clippers. He hit my wire, folks. He hit my wire. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Trey, you at 256 right now on your viewers. 264. And counting, going up.
That's cause we weld live around here. We ain't scared.
Yeah.
All right, you gonna have to wire wheel that.
Yeah. Before I wire wheel it though, I got a spot that I can tell right now. If you see, come here and get a close up of this. It's a little low for me to actually get a good cap on there evenly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and touch that up right now. Don't get it any closer; you'll stick it in my mouth. And that way, when I go to cap it, it stays even and flush all the way around. Now I don't necessarily have to do that, but it's easier and safer to do that.
I ain't got no spots like that on my side. So we got two Black Mama TIG rigs available right now. One of them's economy. It's like the low end. It's got a red head on it. The step up from that has a gray head. So that's the difference between the Black Mambas. Is the red head is the bottom of the barrel. The gray is a step up. They're still all lifetime warranty. Hey, show them this right here. I don't know which one of these. We got hundreds of these tungsten holder flashlights. We went to a new style, but it's a flashlight and it's a tungsten holder. If you share this video live and we can tell you shared it from your privacy settings, just send us your address. If you shared the video, just send us your address to our messenger. We'll send you one of these. And literally, we got hundreds of these. And it just takes little watch batteries in the front. You unscrew it there, and it takes 3 of those little watch batteries, I say. And you turn it on and off by screwing the top here, and then you can have your tungsten in there. So it's like a 2-in-1. We're going to give away some spring-loaded 2-hole pins today. 50 cal tungsten holder. You can get these customized if you want them. You have to buy those, the customized one. And then we got the Pipe Welder's Bible. It's got tips and tricks on 6G stainless, Schedule 10. So we got tips on the root, tips on the hot pass, tips on the fill, and then there's a video at the end that shows you how to do it. We're going to give some of those away. Yeah, we're going to do the weld off. Well, every day's a weld off, but tomorrow we're going to do a weld off on the 6010 downhill. There's some 30-inch over there we got cleaned up. The guy with the miller went home early. Imagine that. So I don't know what's going on, but I got a Lincoln SA200. He was going to use a miller. You know what Pipeline Pier says? Well, if you don't know, just look it up.
Folks, I'm not using the miller by choice, trust me.
We do the giveaways. It's not benefiting us any. We're doing that for you guys. We want to make this fun. We want you to get something out of it every day, Monday through Friday. For the last 2 weeks, we've been giving away at least 5 things a day. So just share it. Share the video while we're live. Okay, he's going to do a 3 bead cap.
3-inch pipe, 3 bead cap. Do it tube style.
Okay.
No weaving, just dipping. About 175 amps.
That hot?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, come in here. Let me show you the guy who makes. So, we got a guy in here. All he does is make T-rigs all day long. Look at him. There he is, Black Mamba style. Say hey, Ryan. The amperage, he's at 175. Oh, I need to pick my number. Because, you got to pick a number 1 through 100. And so if you want some of these more, these are $89 a set. These are spring-loaded 2-hole pins. This thing pivots. You put it through the bolt hole, and then it slides back, centers itself, and you put your level there. We're going to give away a couple sets of these. We're going to give away some of these. And some Bibles. If you share the video, you'll get one of these for free. We got a couple hundred of those. So we're endorsed by SAGIA, which is Central Gulf Industrial Alliance, gold level. That means we got 60, we made 100 out of 100 on their hit list. And they call employers that have, hired our welders, our students, and they get feedback. If any of that feedback comes back less than perfect, you don't get the gold level. So gold level is a big achievement. They actually call the employers that our students have gone to and get, they'll send them a survey. And if it doesn't come back good, you can't get the gold level. And all these guys on this board right here, Turner, Floor, Zachary, they're all a part of this. Maccabee, Brown and Root, SAGIA. We get special perks through this. We get donations. We get special placement for our students. There's a lot, we had to go through a strenuous evaluation to get this. It took us about a year. But they go over our safety, they go through our instructors, through our curriculum, through everything, and then they'll evaluate us, give us an endorsement. We got the highest you can get. Yeah, Ryan's locked away in there. Hey, that don't look too bad there. Here, let me see. I'm going to try to hold this in my hood. Just hold that piece right there. No, it won't let me rotate. Sorry, guys.
Doing those 3 beads like that, I should have had it down about 10 more amps.
All right, we'll do the other side.
Do the other side.
Yeah. I'll turn you down 10 amps there. That ain't too bad. That looks pretty good.
Maybe a new piece of tungsten.
Hey, these tungsten sharpeners right here, this DeWalt, that diamond wheel in there lasts almost 6 months if it's just you using it. This is the industrial model, heavy duty. If you got that Tech South one, I mean, those diamond wheels, they don't last that long, and they're $40 a piece. Whew. All our students have to have this to come to school here. And it's safe too. A lot of schools still use the old style pedestal grinder. Well, let me tell you something about that pedestal grinder. It's dangerous. If you don't dress that grinding rock and your guard is more than a 16th away from the rock, that's a fine. That's a fine from OSHA. Like a $2,500 fine. Here, let me see that Black Mamba.
Oh, and I went ahead and did that. I went ahead and put that up flush with it. So
That's a 3-inch coupon. Hey, here's the Black Mambas right here. Comes with a custom leather handle. This is the step up from the red-headed one. Super Flex. Lifetime warranty. Lifetime. Forever. Last T-rig you'll ever own. Laced up on this side. And you can actually get the handles customized. You can get your name on there. You can get a picture of your baby or whatever.
favorite football team, basketball team,
I mean, you got to pay extra for that, but you can make it. We can make it happen. Lightweight. Man, this thing is like a feather. I think so. I can't even. Sometimes I forget it's in my hand. So like, we're gonna give some of these away on Friday. Friday, we're gonna give these away. Some people are gonna get some of these for free. Here, give me a Sharpie. I'm about to write this number down.
Should be one right there next to that ice.
All right, so somebody asked about these other tungsten sharpeners. We got a bigger diamond wheel on these DeWalt's. I got you. So we got a bigger diamond wheel that lasts 6 months. This thing is a DeWalt, heavy duty. The other tungsten sharpeners are like on the end of a Dremel, or I mean, this one's just, you can't kill it. We put it out in the middle of school. We had like 60 students using this thing for 4 months before we even had to change the diamond wheel. That ought to tell you something. These things last. They hold up. The diamond wheels, I mean, you don't get no safer than this. You're not exposed to any kind of dust. You're not exposed to any moving parts. If you got long hair like Austin, it ain't going to get caught up in it. All right, show them this cap. What style method was that?
So basically, it's just a drag and dip, kind of like you do on like rooting almost, but really, there's no real weaving motion to it. You're using a hotter amperage and letting your puddle spread out, and you're just dabbing your wire as you're moving forward. I use a lot of this style methods for when you're running stuff in heaters. Done quite a bit of heater work. So most of the time you got two welders on both sides, and you use that dip dab technique, because if y'all saw all three beads, I never broke arc until I needed to reposition myself. I was able to do all three beads in a quick manner fashion and still come out looking really good. So yes, they want quality welds, but they still want you to have a little bit of speed to it.